We come now to that segment dedicated to the Filipino entrepreneur, or those of you who are now ready to entertain the entrepreneurial spirit. You will get to meet a young mother who was hard-pressed to find the right business that will give her the right balance between family and business.
Meet our newest entrepreneur here on Strictly Business, Mrs. Michelle Lim-Roque.
I studied clothing technology back in college in UP Diliman. And then now I'm a mom of three, a mompreneur. I work from home, and I have I'm actually hands-on with my kids right now. So I have one boy, 6-year-old boy, and twin girls. So there, and yeah, and I'm right now busy with raising the kids and the business as well.
Michelle is one of those who have been bitten by the entrepreneurial bug, but she went through several trials and errors before she found her calling.
My first job was in a BPO, and then I stayed there for 5 years. And then when I resigned, I worked with my father, and briefly. But of course, being syempre, I wanted something for myself also. So I've tried so many things. To be honest, I've tried so many things. I went into networking. Kasi parang I felt na parang I'm not really parang built to be an employee. Parang may itch talaga na to do something na siguro yung entrepreneurial spirit ganon nandun talaga. I've been looking for something that parang to hit it, to come up with something. So I've tried baking. I've tried also I got into insurance also prior to this. And then when I had my son, that's when everything changed. Kasi parang motherhood changes you. Parang all of a sudden, gusto mo lang to be with your son, to be with your child, diba? Ganon. So that's when I thought na I'd rather do something at home. Ganon. Parang at least I can take care of him and be productive pa din. Kasi hindi ko naman ma-imagine na parang stay at home lang, diba? Para at least I can help out with the expenses sa family, or parang with additional income and all. So when I searched for something to since I was when I was also already using those products na parang organic and natural. So that's parang it just came about na sige, parang I researched further na and then I studied also na the handmade soaps. That's where I started handmade soaps and organic handmade soaps and spa products.
Michelle dutifully studied how to make organic handmade soaps. Her first break came when she got in touch with an Australian lady who was into skincare formulation. The lady happened to be in the country then on a visit. From this skincare formulator, Michelle learned firsthand how to make her organic soaps. From soaps, she also learned how to make organic lotions. And all these she offered initially to family members and friends. They served as her sounding board for new products. Michelle formally introduced her products in January 2014, sadly missing out on the great opportunities of the Christmas season. Michelle narrated that the family moved to another house, and after that, she found out that she was pregnant with the twins. By January 2014, she was determined to go full blast with her business.
I started with honey oatmeal soap, the double detox soap, tomato and lime soap, and then may mga nawala na rin, yung mga na-phase out na rin, mom and baby soap, ganon. And then the coffee scrub soap. Those were the first few items that I had before. Pero right now I have 10 variants now of the handmade soaps.
As everyone knows, anything organic is always a bit more expensive than others in the same genre. This is because the materials are more expensive and harder to source.
that was basically that's one of the challenges that we faced at the beginning, to find a very reliable suppliers in terms of yung mga raw materials. But since I studied from, the good thing was, diba, I studied from an advanced skincare formulator. So she was very kind enough to share the reputable suppliers, and then and some of the materials then that we cannot source here, we asked her to ship to us from Australia. So most of the materials that are not locally available, I can get it from her. So nakatulong din yun.
As Michelle herself says, one of her organic soaps would cost as much as a Starbucks coffee. But this will also last for about a month. On that basis, they are not expensive at all. Now her products have really made their way in the Philippine market, and she spends a lot of time not only perfecting her products, but also making them look beautiful and, well, happy. Check out her carefully planned packaging.
I was amazed nga kasi syempre bias ako sa sarili ko. Pero when they tried it, they felt the difference with commercial soaps, as opposed to commercial soaps. They would say na their skin parang naging more moisturized, yung itching, yung normal, parang when you use commercial soaps parang nagda-dry, tapos nagiging itchy. So yun, and then the initial feedback, yun lalo na yung isang friend ko na she's been using Kojic soap daw, tapos parang nagkaroon siya ng parang dry patch sa skin na even yung sa derma, nagpunta na siya and all, yung soap ko daw yung naka-cure. So, from there, parang based on the feedback, parang natuwa ako talaga na it's working, not only for to beautify or parang ganon, but also sa may healing properties.
She even has organic superfood that are detoxifiers and slimmers. From a simple online business that is strictly home-based with only Facebook and Instagram as her allies, Michelle's The Happy Organics has finally arrived. She has paid her dues and she is now expanding her line.
It so happened that I met new formulators kasi from the handmade soaps and all, I'm already working with chemists and natural formulators. So parang right now we have 3 formulators who help us out with the formulations and the crafting of the products.
She now also added a cosmetics line with her lipsticks and lip stains.
Basically, when we started when we picked up diba? So I will start with November 2014 kasi that's when we really started. So, and I gained more distributors, so parang it helped a lot with the sales. So since I'm basically working from home, they're the ones talaga who help me out in reaching to many people.
Like many who started their business online, Michelle also wants to have her own store, but realizes that now is not yet the time.
Always been a dream, diba? Siguro it's anybody's dream naman to like when you have your own business, to have your own shop. Para sabi ko nga, naunahan pa ako ng mga distributors ko magkaroon ng shop. Pero I guess with proper timing talaga, it will eventually come. That's one of the plans in the next year or so.
Now that business has definitely picked up, her operations can no longer be contained in her own house.
Before, we do everything, the manufacturing and the production here at home. Pero since we've grown, we moved it sa Laguna. We already moved it sa Laguna. And we also, for some items, you need to subcontract talaga. So there.
And for you would-be entrepreneurs out there, Michelle has some words of wisdom for you.
It's been my advocacy, diba? So to help out or to empower other moms talaga to start out their own business or home-based business opportunities, parang to help out with and be with their family as well. So siguro if there's any advice that I can give, first and foremost for me, what worked for me is, of course, pray. I prayed hard for something na parang for God to guide me, to give me wisdom, what business or what opportunity is best for me and my family. So that and then second, of course, is God will give you the wisdom, but you have to work it. I mean, you start once you already have the idea, you put it to work as soon as you can. Parang you don't delay. I mean, if you already have this itch inside you, I suggest that you go for it now.
Most of us are too careful with our decisions, says Michelle, so we opt to find the right time, the best products. This may not always be true.
There's no perfect time, diba? The perfect time is now. So, you have to just, parang, you can start small. Start small, and then eventually, if it, parang in the process, you'll see if it will work for you.
Try and try until you succeed. That seems to be Michelle's all-time motto. It may be a cliche, but this certainly holds true for her, considering that she went through so many ventures until she found the right one.
Don't be afraid to fail in the beginning, but eventually you will learn from it talaga. Check out our products through our website, thehappyorganics.ph, and hit us up on Facebook, The Happy Organics, and also same for the IG, The Happy Organics. And also, they can also get hold of, also contact our distributors, and or text or vibe us at 0917-584-7901.
That was Michelle Lim-Roque's The Happy Organics, an online home-based business that has successfully made it in the Philippine market.